Ignition. I'm going to share something with you today, which is absolutely huge, powerful. It was unexpected for me to read it this morning, and I did, and I'm going to share it with all of you. Many of you know that I wrote a book called Leave Your Legacy back in 2012. And in the book, 2014 was Leave Your Legacy, 2012 was Own Your Success. And in both of those books, I shared the concept of living your legacy every day. So you're actually leaving a living legacy. So we don't wait for legacy, we have to live it today. And here for Monday Ignition, I wanted to share with you, recently was given a book by the director of player development, Coach Gus Felder at the University of Nebraska. It's an amazing book called The Inside Game by Gus Big Dog Felder. So Gus is absolutely awesome. Gus has an amazing resume in football, going all the way back to, for those of you that are familiar with rankings of football players, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. He was the first ever 5-star football player in the history of college football at Penn State, and then went on to the NFL, and now he's been a coach primarily on the mental side as well as on the strength side. Amazing guy, and he gave me this copy of his book, and I've just been pouring through it. I'm already on page 12, highlights all the way through it. And today, here's what he shares. I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to leave this with you so you can lock in and think about where you are, how intentional you are, and the difference that you are making in what you do today. So it says, what will your influence look like 100 years from now? That question didn't ask about trophies. It didn't care about sideline wins or job titles. It asked about the legacy of the echo of your lifelong after you're gone. And it stirred something in me that had been growing for years. I love the game of football. It changed my life. But I've grown to love even more the development of people. From being a strength coach to a player development leader, from coaching on Friday nights to walking players through fatherhood and finances, I realized the real scoreboard was always off the field. Legacy is not an accident. It's a decision backed by action, sacrifice, and faith. Your title will fade, your impact won't. Don't wait for a platform to lead where you stand. Finish lines are not dead ends, they're launch pads for the next generation. Your story isn't meant to be bookmarked at retirement, it's meant to be passed on. And then he challenges the reader to think about their legacy, which I'm sharing this with you to challenge you to think about yours, how you're showing up every day, and where you are placing the importance and significance of how you show up in the world. And then he shares this powerful prayer and a final thought, and I'm going to read both to you, and then we're going to cut you loose to just think and take this in, and then choose what action you want to take today. Lord, help me live with the end in mind and eternity in my heart. Teach me to value impact over applause and purpose over position. Let my days be filled with meaningful work that outlives me. Give me vision for legacy, clarity in planning, and the courage to lead now, not later. May those I've mentored rise stronger, go farther, and carry your truth because I chose to invest in more than wins. I chose to invest in people. Amen. Don't wait for the perfect season to begin. Start building the legacy that God assigned to you now. Because after the final whistle, after the stadium lights go out, the inside game still lives on, and those you've poured into, loved well, and led with purpose. I hope I do this for you. I hope you're doing this for others. And I hope today is one of those days where you fight and give it everything that you have to make a difference.